Okay, so I'm standing here with John Murray, one of the directors of the Colorado Apple Administrative Committee and a farmer here in the Olathe area. We're at the homecoming game tonight here in Olathe, and just talking with John a little bit about what's happening in the political arena. John, when you look at the political race right now, how do you size it up? What do you see going on out there? What do you think the real issues are in America from your viewpoint?
Oh, the economy, biggest issue, and the war. That's the two big issues that need to be addressed. Well, I mean, urgently.
Yeah.
That's it.
How about local issues that you feel are important in terms of the overall election?
Well, I think the economy has affected some of the local issues here. The ag industry is always important in this area, and I think the ethanol situation, the biodiesel, I think those are things that need to keep being explored, and keep needing to be working on those issues.
What about? There's a lot of talk about what we need in a president or vice president. What kind of credentials? What kind of experience? What's your take on the kind of experience and credentials that we need in a president to lead us into the new administration?
Well, I don't really care about experience and that kind of thing. Somebody with a good head on the shoulders that's not afraid to deal with the hard issues. I think that, and not just skirt them. But they need to take them on. They need to find solutions. And whoever's got the solutions, that's who they need to have. That's who they need to be surrounded by. They need to be surrounded by not politicians, not long-term politicians, but people that are that can deal with the problems that we have, especially the economy and the war. They need to get those two issues squared around. And whoever it is that's got the best ideas, they need to be surrounded by that, whether they're politicians, non-politicians, or whatever. I don't think they need to be surrounded by a bunch of bankers and that kind of and economists that have got us to where we're at. They need some people in here that understand the problem and what got us here in the first place and how to get us back out of where we're at.
Well, from bumping into each other, that I'm running as an independent, and I'm absolutely convinced that we do not need career politicians leading our nation right now. I think we've had plenty of opportunity to observe the success or failure of that model, and I think right now we need to be looking at running our nation like running a business, with the American taxpayer being the customer.
Absolutely.
And I have a firm conviction that a lot of the answers are resting within the American people themselves. We don't need experts that are removed from the average American, and I think grabbing a president that can tap that resource in the American people, not just in a political elite sitting back in D.C., is really what we need. Because American people know what the needs are. They just don't have a real venue for the voices to be heard.
Oh, I think you're exactly right. I think that's, like you said, I think the career politicians have got us in the mess that we're in, and we need some fresh ideas. I think the people need to be heard, and I think that's where the leadership needs to come from.